thought it was a really, really good football team that we were going to play and that we played, and they certainly validated that here today. Offensively, their physicality in the run game and their balance makes them very difficult to defend. Obviously, West had a great day. Thought he broke a lot of tackles, made some really, really special plays. Thought my kids fought hard, trying to get ourselves back in the football game. Up to the point we threw the interception down there in the red zone, I thought we were making a move to get ourselves back into the game. But anytime you give up two defensive scorers against a team of this caliber, the chances of winning the game are slim to none. So I asked my guys after the game to stay together, stick together, remain united. And I believe we're going to do that here moving forward as we continue to deal with adversity. Well, he is explosive, and he really refuses to go down. He's got great vision. This will sound extremely weak, but a lot of the plays schematically were defended well. We had people in the right positions, and he would change the direction of the play, improvise, or break a one-on-one tackle. So like Rob said a minute ago, when you have that balance with that passing game, they're just as apt to go play action pass, so you got to make sure you got coverage down the field. But his explosion, his vision, and his determination. Well, I would say, yeah, I would be negligent if I didn't offer that as the most significant factor in the outcome of the game. They rushed for an extremely high number of yards here, so, 341. So, you're not going to beat anybody except for maybe a wishbone team that doesn't throw the ball. So sooner or later, they were probably going to get things skewed their way if they were going to be able to run the ball at us like that. So that probably would be the biggest single factor. But then beyond that, we gave them two easy scores. And, Strauss played a pretty good game other than those two plays right there. His statistics certainly weren't bad. We did move the ball. I think we had 455 yards, so we had some ball movement. We had some possession. Ran more plays today, ran 81 plays to 66. But those miscues kind of skewed the game in their favor, and it's a real hard team to come from behind against because of their ability to control the football. He did some good things running the football. I really wished we had him all season long because he does offer a slightly different dimension for us. We lost him in the first play. Well, he got hurt in the first play of the VMI game. And really last week was the only week that we thought he might be ready to play. Opted not to. He was ready to play today. On the one intercept, should have thrown it away. Straight up told him that if it's not wide open, just throw it away out of the back of the end zone. And he threw it up for grabs on a 50-50 ball in their corner, made a really good play. But I think he's going to offer some spark here down the stretch, and I think he'll be a prominent player for us here in his future as he has 3 years of eligibility remaining. Well, Steven was a little bit flat early. Probably had a drop or two, a couple things that were somewhat uncharacteristic, but I thought he got back on his game pretty good. And then Shane Savage really stepped up out there today. I think he had 9 catches, 2 touchdowns. Reggie wasn't nearly as productive in this game as he was up at James Madison. Got some play out of the tight ends in the pass game, got some real play out of Steven and out of Shane. So, I think Ben will move towards, day-to-day here sooner than later. So we're hopeful to get Ben back in the lineup to kind of have a full complement of receivers.
We couldn't tackle him, We knew coming into the game he was going to run hard. He was going to cut once he got past the line of scrimmage. And, we thought we had the right game plan. We did. We had the good defense to stop him, but we just weren't wrapping up the right way. And he ran through our arm tackles, and, those 30, 40-yard runs just from us not tackling correctly. It's really frustrating for me just because I know how good this defense is and how good this defensive line is. We got some veterans up front. got some great players in the secondary. Interceptions all the time, and it's real disheartening for me because I know how good we are, and we knew what we had to do coming into the game, and we just didn't get it done. Even coming into halftime, we said we got to tackle the guy. That's going to stop the run tackling. The arm tackles were killing us. And at the end of the day, if you can't tackle, there's nothing you can do.
I want to give them a turnover and let alone give the defense a touchdown. So we wanted to come back out, respond, and I think we did. But then we gave them another touchdown as well. So we, as an offense, we got to limit the turnovers and limit the penalties to help our defense out.
We'd stop them for 1 or 2 downs, then we ended up letting them get a long pass or a long run. And when we got the momentum back from a good play, we get them where we want to as far as field position, and then again those long runs, those long passes just got us right out to where we should have been.